The sugar daddy had just rented several luxury garden villas. The next day, the beautiful housekeeper arrived, ready to serve all his needs, even dressing exactly to Jiang Cheng's liking. To her, he was the perfect dream boyfriend. But the truth was, Jiang Cheng was just a broke, love-struck fool. Yesterday, his girlfriend had cheated on him. In anger, he had made a deal with God. And now Jiang Cheng woke up in bed next to a stunning woman. When he checked the calendar, he realized he had been reborn. Just as he was lost in thought, a digital voice echoed in his mind. "Congratulations, host. The God-tier tycoon system has been activated." He couldn't believe such luck. The system displayed his personal stats. Current balance, 0 yuan. Earnings rate, 0.1 yuan per second. Surprised, Jiang Cheng calculated it quickly. At level 1, 0.1 yuan per second meant 8,640 yuan per day. This is insane. Then came another system alert. Welcome gift unlocked. Opening it, Jiang Cheng nearly fainted. Inside were 10 million yuan in cash, 1 supercar, 5 shopping critical cards, and a cashback card for purchases up to 1 million yuan. A moment later, a massive sum was deposited into his account, and somehow the car key had appeared right in his pocket. Then the system spoke again. Would the host like to scan for affection levels? He agreed, and a profile appeared. Name Yu Tiao Tiao, age 25, height 1 meter 65, beauty 93 points, body 94 points, affection 60. The data was easy to read, but Jiang Cheng was confused. Opening the private interaction tab, he saw only one name, hers. That meant in this new life, they had already been intimate. He recalled the previous night. After calling his ex and drinking too much, he had met Yu Tiao Tiao, who was also drunk. Her affection score of 60 showed it was just a one-time emotional slip, not real love. At that moment, Yu Tiao Tiao opened her eyes, sighing with a faint smile. "You're quite an emotional man," she said. Jiang Cheng just chuckled softly, leaning closer. "Sis, we were both drunk last night, but now that you're awake, what are you doing up so early? Honestly, I only regret not meeting you sooner." A chime sounded again. "Congratulations, host has successfully flirted with Yu Tiao Tiao. Reward full body enhancement, tongue flexibility, plus 100%. With that kind of upgrade, satisfying her would be easy." Then Jiang Cheng kissed her again, this time far more skillfully than before. She gasped in surprise. It felt completely different. He simply smiled coldly and said, "You're mistaken. This is only the beginning." The next morning, Jiang Cheng stretched and turned, but she was gone. Only a few bills and a note remained. "Thanks for helping me relax." He couldn't help but laugh. "So I'm just a passerby to her, huh?" After getting dressed, he noticed the 5 critical cards and 1 cashback supercar card. The system explained that any purchase within the card's limit could trigger up to 50 times cash back. Doing the math, Jiang Cheng realized that if he bought a 10 million yuan supercar, even with 50 times cash back, he would only get 500 million. So, he decided to use the 5 smaller cards first, spend wisely, and save the bigger prizes for later. That way, the rewards would multiply even more. Stepping outside, he spotted a supercar parked nearby. A young woman approached, asking, "Excuse me, is this your car?" "Yes," Jiang Cheng replied calmly. "Why?" She smiled sweetly. "Could you give me a ride home? My pipes are clogged and I can't get back until they're fixed." The system instantly scanned her. Name Chen Li Qi, age 23, beauty stats all high, private interaction count 28. Seeing that Jiang Cheng turned to leave, "So proactive, already been with 28 guys, huh? Sorry, I don't share." He jumped into his car and drove off, leaving her dumbfounded. How could he possibly know that? Moments later, a repairman arrived to fix the pipes. Having overheard their conversation, he kindly offered help, saying, "Miss, I have years of experience unclogging blocked pipes." But Chen Li Qi scowled. "You pervert." The old man was confused. Why would she yell at him? He was just trying to help. Apparently, she only wanted young men to fix her pipes. Another bystander sighed and whispered to the old man, "Sir, the pipes she's talking about aren't the ones you think." The old man blinked, baffled. Oh dear, these youngsters nowadays, their repairs sure are complicated. Not long after, Jiang Cheng's car pulled up in front of a real estate agency. Because he was dressed too casually, the agents inside barely gave him a glance. They assumed he was just another broke customer and pretended to be busy, turning away. Only one young woman noticed. Seeing that none of her seniors intended to greet him, she quickly walked over. "Hello, sir. I'm a real estate agent. May I help you with anything?" Seeing her enthusiasm, Jiang Cheng nodded. "Show me some houses." "Do you have any specific requirements, sir?" she asked politely. "Find me a few properties around 1 million yuan," he replied. The girl immediately opened her tablet and began checking listings. She seemed a little nervous and clumsy, but Jiang Cheng didn't mind. Everyone has a first time after all, and he actually liked this kind of sincere awkwardness. She was genuine, just lacking experience. If he guided her gently, she would soon relax. Thinking this, Jiang Cheng secretly activated his system scan. Target: Xia Zishu, age 19, height 1.63 m, body score 92. She then asked, "Sir, do you have any preference for location?" "Just somewhere with a good area," he answered casually. Moments later, Xia Zishu showed him several options. Jiang Cheng browsed through the listings on her tablet. The houses were quite nice, prices ranging from 900,000 to just over 1 million yuan. However, his system limited each spending card to a maximum of 1 million. Seeing him deep in thought, Xia Zishu grew anxious. "Is there something you're not satisfied with, sir?" Jiang Cheng smiled. "No problem. I can go with the ones around 800 to 900,000, but what about the houses slightly over 1 million? Can the price be negotiated?" Her eyes brightened. "Of course. Negotiation is definitely possible." "Good," Jiang Cheng said calmly. "If you can make them all exactly 1 million, I'll buy every single one." Xia Zishu's eyes went wide. "Every one of them? You mean all 5 houses?" "That's right," he said. "I'll pay for all 5 immediately." The entire office froze. The manager nearby almost dropped his pen. "What? He's buying 5 houses at once?" He was stunned. He had completely misjudged the man. A few minutes later, the director hurried over holding the contracts. "Hello, sir. Zishu and I have finished the negotiations. 5 houses for a total of 5 million yuan. Your agency fee will be 1%. Jiang Cheng signed the documents without hesitation. "If I buy more next time, I'll contact Zishu directly." Xia Zishu's eyes sparkled. She had just earned a commission of 40 to 50,000 yuan, and Jiang Cheng was already hinting at future deals. Right then, the system alert appeared. Host has spent 5 million yuan using 5 critical cards. Cashback multipliers, times 35, times 50, times 45, times 50, and times 50. Jiang Cheng was shocked. He had expected maybe 10 times returns, but getting up to 50 times far exceeded his imagination. The system chimed again. "Congratulations, host has leveled up. Earnings increased to 0.8 yuan per second." Feeling that Zishu was his lucky star, Jiang Cheng called out to her. "Yes, sir," she said softly. Before he could speak, the director interrupted. "Zishu, Mr. Jiang just helped you earn a huge commission. You should treat him to a nice dinner tonight." Hearing that, Zishu's face turned red as images flashed through her mind. A private dinner, maybe something more. After all, future business might depend on how well she got along with him. "What are you mumbling about?" Jiang Cheng asked. "Just give me your bank account. I'll transfer something to you." "Huh? Transfer?" She blinked in confusion. "Why would you send me money?" "You're my lucky star today," he said with a faint smile. "Of course I have to thank you." She looked even more puzzled. "Mr. Jiang, I don't understand what you mean." A few minutes later, Jishu's phone buzzed. Her bank account had just received 350,000 yuan. Jiang Cheng thought to himself, "She helped me make over 200 million. 350,000 is more than fair." Instantly, her affection level jumped to 85 points. "Mr. Jiang, please add me on social media. Let me treat you to dinner tonight," she said excitedly. Jiang Cheng was surprised. 350,000 yuan had raised her affection from 50 to 85 just like that. Looking at him again, handsome, rich, and composed, Jishu's heart began to race. Maybe tonight could be the start of something more. But before she could say anything, Jiang Cheng stood up. "I'll be going now. Let's meet again next time." He walked out of the agency. Only then did Jishu snap out of her daze and chase after him calling his name. But it was too late. Jiang Cheng was already in his car driving away. Not long after, Jiang Cheng returned home. As soon as he walked through the door, his mother called out, "You're just in time. Have some frozen watermelon. It's refreshing." His father looked up from the sofa. "Where have you been? Weren't you planning to travel after the college entrance exams?" "I'm heading to Maou," Jiang Cheng replied calmly. I want to check out the environment around Maou University before I apply. Seeing that his son had clear plans, the father simply nodded and didn't ask further. A few hours later, Jiang Cheng arrived at the airport. Because he bought his ticket late, only economy class seats were left. With his tall frame and broad build, it felt a bit cramped. Just as he shifted in his seat, his arm brushed against someone. He turned quickly. "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to," he began, then froze. It was his former classmate, Chu Ying. "Wait, you're Jiang Cheng. What a coincidence," she said with a bright smile. Before they could catch up properly, a guy with glasses suddenly leaned in from the aisle. "Excuse me, beautiful lady, I'm seated right here too. What an honor to travel alongside such a charming woman." Rolling his eyes, Jiang Cheng told Chu Ying, "Go ahead and take the inner seat." The man with glasses frowned. "Hey buddy, that seat belongs to the lady, right? You can't just take seats however you want," Jiang Cheng said flatly. "We're together. Do I need to report our seating arrangement to you?" But the four-eyed guy still wouldn't give up. "Miss, what brings you to Maou?" "Work," Chu Ying replied politely, then turned to Jiang Cheng. "And you?" "Traveling." "Yeah," he said with a faint smile. "I just wanted to go somewhere to relax." "Trying to show off," the guy said loudly. "I had to repeat a year, but I finally graduated. I'm going to Maou for a trip too. The last time I went, my dad booked me into an amazing hotel, even arranged a car to pick me up. If you need a ride, I can drop you off." Before Chu Ying could respond, Jiang Cheng calmly said, "Thanks, but we already have a car coming from the hotel." "Oh, really?" The man pushed up his glasses skeptically. "Which hotel?" Jiang Cheng answered, "The Anmanyang Yun Resort." The man's eyes widened. "You mean that Anmanyang Yun? The one built with over $3.3 billion in investment? It's a luxury complex. Only the elite stay there. I've been there before. Rooms cost over 9,000 yuan a night, and they don't even offer airport pickups." "What kind of villa did you book exactly?" "Garden villa," Jiang Cheng said evenly. 80,000 a night. Chu Ying's jaw dropped. "Wait, your family's that wealthy?" Jiang Cheng remembered. She wasn't just a campus beauty, but also a rich heiress. Every day, she used to be chauffeured to school in a different supercar. Many boys liked her, but none dared to confess, yet he'd heard her family ran into financial trouble recently. The fancy cars had stopped showing up. She chuckled softly. "I wouldn't call myself rich anymore. Back when we still had money, we couldn't even rent a villa that expensive." The two chatted more and more easily. After all, they'd been classmates for 3 years. Before they knew it, time had flown by. While she was talking, Jiang Cheng secretly activated his system scan. Target Chu Ying, age 18, height 1 meter, 72 beauty, 96 body, 96 affection, 75. He was surprised. Had she already liked me back in school, the average affection for normal classmates was only around 65. Soon the plane landed at Maou Airport. Waiting at the exit was a stunning woman, Wang Yuyan, Jiang Cheng's personal butler. "Welcome, young Master Jiang," she said with a graceful bow. Jiang Cheng turned to Chu Ying. "Where are you headed? I can give you a lift." "It's fine," she said. "My place is in the opposite direction." Still, Jiang Cheng took her suitcase and politely opened the car door for her. Watching from afar, the four-eyed guy secretly followed them. He didn't believe Jiang Cheng was actually rich. Maybe he was just trying to drug Chu Ying. He wanted to save her and earn her gratitude. After Jiang Cheng dropped Chu Ying off, she smiled and took out her phone. "Let's exchange contacts," she said. Of course, Jiang Cheng didn't refuse. She scanned his QR code and added him. "Thanks for everything today." The car drove off. The man with glasses stared helplessly from afar. He just let the goddess leave like that. By the time Jiang Cheng returned to his garden villa, night had fallen. Dinner was extravagant, a full feast waiting for him. After eating, he decided to take a shower and relax. But the moment he began unbuttoning his shirt, a delicate hand reached out to help. He froze. Wait, is this kind of service included? Apparently, yes. Undressing the guest was part of the resort's full-service experience. But when he entered the bath, he was still stunned. Wang Yuyan smiled softly. "Please, young Master Jiang, relax. Physical therapy is also part of our service." Jiang Cheng let himself unwind, though the atmosphere made it hard not to think about other things. He couldn't help but notice how flawless her figure was. Noticing his flushed face, Wang Yuyan asked gently, "Sir, your body feels quite warm. Is the water temperature too high?" That snapped him out of it. "What am I even thinking?" he muttered to himself. As the bath ended, Wang Yuyan spoke again. Sir, there's a private wine banquet tonight at Man. They'll be auctioning rare jewelry. Would you be interested in attending? Jiang Cheng nodded. Sure, I've got nothing else planned anyway. After changing into a crisp white shirt, Jiang Cheng followed Wang Yuyan to the grand auction banquet. Please enjoy yourself, Mr. Jiang, she said with a graceful smile before taking her leave. Stepping inside Jiang Cheng was greeted by the glitter of crystal chandeliers and the sound of soft jazz. Both sides of the hall were lined with exquisite desserts and fine wines. Dozens of wealthy businessmen and elegant socialites mingled laughing and toasting. Soon the host took the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's exclusive auction. Let's begin. The first item was a luxury wristwatch. A brand new label, but a global limited edition with only 10 pieces ever made. Starting bid, 15 million yuan, the host announced. Minimum increase 100,000. The moment Jiang Cheng heard that his interest was piqued, he knew that in a few years, this watch's value would skyrocket, easily worth hundreds of times more. Without hesitation, he raised his paddle. 15.5 million. A bidder across the room, number 8, immediately followed. 16 million. The two went back and forth in a fierce bidding war, but in the end, Jiang Cheng's offer of 18 million yuan sealed the deal. Bang! The auctioneer's hammer fell. Gasps filled the room. Whoa, who's bidder number 35? 18 million for a new brand? Is he insane? Maybe he got scammed. While others whispered, two men approached Jiang Cheng with friendly smiles. Brother, that was impressive. I'm Wang Zheng, and this is Tan Fen. Jiang Cheng was momentarily surprised. These were top-tier tycoons in Maou. He had seen their names countless times in news reports in his past life. Tan Fen asked curiously, do you have any special insight into that watch? Actually, bidder number 8 earlier was bidding on my behalf. Jiang Cheng chuckled. Not really. I just thought it looked interesting. First purchase of the night, that's all. Haha, impressive. First purchase, and already 18 million. You must be someone important. Not really, Jiang Cheng said casually. I just arrived in Maou yesterday to prepare for university. Wang Zheng's eyes widened. Wait, you're only 18. Incredible. Brother Jiang, let's hang out sometime. You've got potential. Jiang Cheng smiled and nodded. Sure. After they left, a familiar chime echoed in his mind. System notification? Congratulations, host. You have leveled up. Current income rate 1 yuan per second. System balance 367.28 million yuan. 20 million more required for next level. Satisfied, Jiang Cheng decided to head to the restroom. But halfway there, he ran into someone very familiar. It was Yu Tiao. Tonight, she was dressed to kill. A sleek white blouse framing a sparkling diamond necklace, fishnet stockings accentuating her long legs, and high heels completing the look. Staring enough yet, brat, she said teasingly, crossing her arms. So you're only 18. I thought you were just some poor student. That's the only reason I bothered to take care of you. Didn't expect you to be a second-generation rich kid. Jiang Cheng grinned and slipped an arm around her waist. I really am a student, but right now, I still need your care. The auction's about to end, he added with a smirk. I rented a garden villa nearby. Care to come over for a drink? Yu Tiao. Tiao's lips curved into a playful smile. She licked them lightly, eyes gleaming. Why not? I've already had a few glasses tonight anyway. Just as Jiang Cheng and Yu Tao were about to leave the hall, a sharp voice cut through the air. Yu Tao, stop right there! Who's that guy with you? She turned around, irritation flashing in her eyes. Zhang Yu, what business is it of yours? Don't forget, he snapped, we're engaged. That only made her angrier. Engaged. You slept with my best friend and you still dare talk about marriage. I don't care, Zhang Yu said smugly. The engagement banquet's already done. Seeing that arrogant smirk on his face made Yu Tao furious. Right then, a familiar blue screen popped up before Jiang Cheng's eyes. The system had triggered new options. Option 1. Walk away, reward 1 fake divine turtle ring and 250 yuan. Option 2. Slap Zhang Yu 3 times, reward triple physical strength boost and 1 unlucky card. Jiang Cheng chuckled. System, do you even need to ask? Then he added, just one thing. Does that strength boost include that aspect? The system instantly replied, affirmative. Every part of the host's body will be enhanced, including what you're thinking of. Perfect, Jiang Cheng said with a grin. He didn't hesitate. Smack. Zhang Yu was sent sprawling to the floor, dazed. When he tried to get up, Jiang Cheng kicked him square in the chest, sending him flying back again. Watching from the side, Yu Tiao was completely stunned. She hadn't expected Jiang Cheng to step in for her, let alone fight so decisively. Her heart skipped a beat. He's kind of hot when he's like that. Her affection level instantly shot up. Meanwhile, Zhang Yu was nearly in tears. "Security! Somebody help! He's assaulting me!" Guards rushed in quickly, lifting Zhang Yu off the ground. "Sir, calm down. Let's talk this out." "Talk." "Are you blind?" "He hit me. I'll sue you all." The guards looked uneasy. Everyone at this auction was a VIP, and the last thing they needed was a scandal. Yu Chao stepped closer to Jiang Cheng and whispered, "Don't worry. If he calls the police, I'll say he harassed me first. You only acted to protect me." Seeing the two of them standing so close made Zhang Yu's face twist with jealousy. Grinding his teeth, he demanded, "Fine. Check the surveillance cameras." But before anyone could move, loud shouts erupted from outside the hall. "Someone's been killed." A man burst through the doors, waving a knife. His voice was cold and trembling with rage. "My wife is cheating with someone here. If you don't want to die, hand over the adulterous couple." Zhang Yu was the closest. He froze, then collapsed to the floor in fear. Yet even trembling, he tried to act clever. "Don't just stand there. Go find the couple before he kills us." While chaos broke out around them, Jiang Cheng stayed calm. A new system prompt appeared before his eyes. Option 1. Escape with Yu Tiao. Reward 300 yuan. Option 2. Stop the criminal. Reward +5, charm and a divine artifact, milk essence extractor, which can enhance female bust size and improve intimacy performance. Jiang Cheng laughed softly. Do I even need to think about it? But first, he used his triple strength boost card. Instantly, power surged through every muscle in his body. Before anyone could react, he charged forward like lightning. Bam! One punch. The armed man didn't even have time to scream before collapsing unconscious. The hall fell silent. Everyone stared stunned. Yu Tiao could hardly believe what she'd seen. Not only was Jiang Cheng rich, he could fight too. Applause broke out as people praised his bravery. Only Zhang Yu stood frozen in fear, pale, speechless, and humiliated. After the fight ended, Jiang Cheng calmly rolled his wrist, his expression cool and composed. The crowd erupted in admiration. "Wow, that guy's amazing. So handsome, and he took the attacker down in seconds." "Yeah, he's fearless. What a hero." Even the police couldn't help but praise him. "Young man, your bravery deserves recognition. Without your quick action, things could have gone much worse." But Zhang Yu, still humiliated, stood up to complain. "Officer, I want to press charges. That guy assaulted me. Everyone here saw it. He's violent. Don't let him fool you." The officer turned to the bystanders. "Is that true?" Yu Tiao quickly stepped forward. "Comrade officer, it's not like he said. He was trying to deceive me into marriage. Mr. Jiang was only defending me." Jiang Cheng smiled slightly. The system display popped up. Her affection level had just reached 90. "Looks like she's really fallen for me now," he thought. He gently wrapped an arm around her. "Don't worry, I'm here. I won't let scum like him bully you again." The officer sighed in relief. Seems this was just a misunderstanding between acquaintances. Talk it out calmly. But Zhang Yu wasn't done. "Misunderstanding. There's a camera here. I demand to see the footage." Jiang Cheng's eyes darkened. "Still not giving up, huh? Fine, let's test that unlucky card." "System," he called silently. Instantly, the unlucky card latched onto Zhang Yu. Seconds later, the man's phone rang. "Sir, this is the agricultural bank. 20,000 yuan has just been withdrawn from your account. Please confirm if this was you." Zhang Yu's face turned pale. "What? I'm at an Manyang Yun Resort. Someone stole my money. Send security now." Before he could calm down, a hotel staff member rushed in. "Sir, is your license plate 3838? Your car was just hit by a falling tree. The damage looks serious. Please come take a look." "Damn it!" he shouted. The police officer gave him a sympathetic look. "Seems you're having a rough day, sir, do you?" But Zhang Yu cut him off, storming out furiously. "Don't bother me. I've got no time for this nonsense." Watching him leave, Jiang Cheng chuckled. "What goes around comes around. Let's go, Tao." 5 minutes later, the two were back at the villa. Yu Tiao insisted on tending to him. "Sit still and let me check if you're hurt." Jiang Cheng smiled. "That guy's punch couldn't hurt me even if he tried." She frowned. "Still, let me make sure." I'll feel better knowing you're really fine. They sat close, the air between them softening. I just can't believe my ex-fiancé turned out like that, she murmured sadly. Jiang Cheng said gently, You've been through a lot, but it's over now. From here on, you've got me. Her eyes softened. You really don't mind being close with someone like me. He smiled warmly. Of course not. You deserve kindness. She blushed, whispering a small thank you. The next morning, the cleaning staff were chatting outside. Young people these days sure have energy, one joked. Another laughed. If my husband had half that stamina, I'd never get to work on time. Meanwhile, Jiang Cheng and Yu Tiao Tiao sat at the table enjoying breakfast quietly. He took a sip of milk, then said, Hey Tiao Tiao, can I borrow your leg for a picture? I want to post something for my 18th birthday. She blinked. It's your birthday today. Not exactly, he replied with a grin. But everyone online's showing off their coming-of-age gifts. I don't have anything fancy, so maybe your leg will do. She laughed. You brat. Fine, take the picture. She kicked off her heels and posed playfully while he snapped a photo. Later that day, his friends saw the post and nearly lost their minds. Damn it, Jiang Cheng. Why'd you post that first thing in the morning? Now my 20,000 yuan watch feels worthless. My new house doesn't even make me happy anymore. I want a girlfriend like that. This guy's living the real 18-year-old dream. Later that day, at the Ferrala luxury showroom, a polite salesperson greeted him. Welcome, sir, to Ferrala Mall. May I help you? Jiang Cheng answered calmly. No need. Just show me what cars you have available. She led him inside. Of course, please follow me this way. Not far away, another conversation caught his attention. A middle-aged investor, Chairman Huang, was trying to impress a young actress. Tuan, if you like this car, I'll buy it for you. She waved her hands quickly. Chairman Huang, that's too generous. You should choose carefully. My opinion doesn't matter. He chuckled and placed a hand on her arm. Don't say that. Your film's about to start shooting right. I'll pick you up every day just to keep you comfortable. She pushed his hand away. Please don't, sir. We're filming day and night. It'd be inconvenient. If you really want to help, let me earn the lead role fairly. He smirked. Agree to my terms and the lead is yours. Watching from nearby, Jiang Cheng thought, well, I came here to see cars, but this is turning into quite a show. Wait, Tuan? She'll become one of the top 4 rising actresses in a few years, famous for that poolside photo shoot. The investor's tone turned threatening. I've given you enough chances. Either you come with me, or I pull the investment. You decide. Tuan clenched her fists. Even if you cancel it, I won't give in. And at that moment, a mechanical voice echoed in Jiang Cheng's head. System triggered. Special mission activated. After reading the new system mission, Jiang Cheng began to think carefully. To fulfill Tuan's wish and earn her trust, he mused, I'll need to prove I actually have the financial power to back it up. He walked over to the showroom desk and spoke to Yu Lin, the receptionist. I heard that buying a Ferrari here requires certain conditions, right? She nodded politely. Yes, sir. Ferraris are a limited series in our store. Buyers must pass an asset verification process, and usually only long-term customers who already own 5 cars from our brand are eligible. Jiang Cheng's tone turned calm but firm. So that means I'm not qualified. Yu Lin hesitated, then said, Not exactly. There are a few rare exceptions. Sometimes previous orders fall through, so there are replacement slots. But the deposit will be higher than normal. Would that be acceptable? He smiled faintly. As long as I can buy it, I'll pay in full. Her eyes widened. Pay in full? Does he even know how much that is? Nearby Chairman Huang, who had been boasting earlier, stared in disbelief. Who is this guy? A rich heir, maybe? Even Tuan, standing not far away, was surprised. Chairman Huang hesitated over a 3 million yuan car, and this guy's buying the most expensive Ferrari without blinking. She warned gently, Sir, Ferraris like that usually cost between 40 and 50 million yuan. I know, Jiang Cheng replied casually. That's fine. Yu Lin rushed to call her supervisor. Moments later, Tan Fan, the same business tycoon Jiang Cheng had met at the auction, arrived with a smile. So it's you, Jiang brother. We meet again. I heard someone wanted to pay full price for a Ferrari and came to see who it was. Jiang Cheng greeted him warmly. I just arrived in Maou. Don't have a car yet, so I thought I'd grab one casually. Tan Fan laughed. Casually? You're unbelievable. Lao Liang, the store manager, also came over. You know each other. Tan Fan nodded. Met yesterday. Look at that watch on his wrist. It's the one he bought at the auction for 18 million. Lao Liang's expression instantly changed. Ah, my apologies, sir. Asset verification is just a formality. Anyone who can buy an 18 million yuan watch clearly qualifies for a Ferrari. They shook hands politely. Mr. Jiang, thank you for choosing our brand. I'll handle your registration personally. Tuan glanced over again, secretly impressed. To spend over 1,000 million so casually, he must be the heir of a top-tier conglomerate. Ordinary rich kids don't even come close. On the other side, Chairman Huang tried again to charm Tuan. Come now, little Wan, stop staring, forget the car, come have a drink with me, make me happy, and I'll invest in your film. She refused politely. Chairman Huang, I really have to go back to the company for a meeting. He lost patience. Fine, then don't blame me if your projects get frozen. A minor actress, like you should know better than to act so high and mighty. Such arrogance, he muttered, storming off. Just then, a voice called out behind her. Miss Tu. She turned startled. You mean me? Jiang Cheng walked over calmly. Miss Tuan, my name is Jiang Cheng. I happened to overhear what happened. Don't worry. If that investor pulls out, I'll invest instead. Her eyes lit up. Are you serious? She was overjoyed. This man clearly has even greater resources than Huang. If he invests, I'll be safe and I won't have to compromise myself. Of course, Jiang Cheng continued, but I have other matters today. Let's discuss the details tomorrow. She nodded eagerly. All right, Mr. Jiang, may I add you on WeChat? They exchanged contacts. See you tomorrow then. After she left, Jiang Cheng turned back to the manager. When's the soonest I can get the car? At least a year, Lao Liang said apologetically. That long, huh? Jiang Cheng sighed. Tan Fan laughed and patted his shoulder. No worries. There's a car expo in 2 days. Lamborghini, Porsche, all brands. You can buy one on the spot. Come with me. Jiang Cheng smiled. Sounds good. Later, at a restaurant, Yu Tiao Tiao waved from across the room. Over here, the crab fried rice here is amazing. You've got to try it. They sat down to eat. After some small talk, Jiang Cheng asked, By the way, do you know an actress named Tuan? Yu Tiao Tiao tilted her head. Of course, she's with our company. Why? Just met her earlier, he said casually. I'm thinking about investing in her next project. She pouted slightly. So you're interested in her, huh? He chuckled. Not like that. I just think she's got potential. After a pause, she smiled softly. If that's what you want, I'll help you. And no matter who else you invest in, you can still come to me anytime. I won't mind. Jiang Cheng ruffled her hair gently. Silly girl, don't overthink. Whoever's with me, I'll always treat them well. Her eyes brightened. Then you're really going to sign to Wan? He nodded. Yes, I'll set up a company and invest in her properly. Yu Tiao Tiao explained. Her contract isn't over yet. To sign her, you'll need to pay her termination fee, probably a few million, and you'll need to register a new studio. Jiang Cheng smiled confidently. Money's not a problem. Once the company's set up, I'll leave the management to you, you'll run it. She shook her head. No, that's too much. I'll help manage things, but I don't need shares. Just pay me fairly. He sighed. You really are too humble. We're not strangers, you know. Her eyes softened. She reached up and brushed his cheek gently. Before I met you, my life was empty. Every day felt meaningless. But now, I finally feel alive. The moment grew still until his phone buzzed, breaking the silence. It was a message from Tuan. Mr. Jiang, sorry to bother you, but I wanted to confirm our meeting time for tomorrow. Jiang Cheng smiled faintly. Seems our Miss Wan can't wait. The next day, Tuan arrived gracefully smiling. Good afternoon, Mr. Jiang. She got into his car. Let's go to buy you a hotel, she said softly. When they arrived, Jiang Cheng politely pulled out her chair. That movie you mentioned before, is it a major production? She laughed gently. You're joking, Mr. Jiang. A small actress like me doesn't get big projects. It's just an online film budgeted around 5 million yuan. He frowned slightly. 5 million? What kind of quality can you even get with that? Tuan explained patiently. Small-scale productions are low cost but recover fast. The key is a good story. I really think this script has potential. Would you like to take a look? He waved his hand. No need. I'm only interested in investing. She blinked, stunned. Wait, you'd invest without even reading the script. He smiled and placed a check on the table. If you're worried, I can transfer the money right now. Tuan shook her head quickly. No. I didn't mean it like that. I'm just surprised. It's only our second meeting. She thought to herself. In all my years in this industry, I've never met an investor like him. Someone who invests purely on trust. Jiang Cheng leaned back casually. But I do have one condition. You'll join my company as an artist. Her eyes widened. You want to sign me, but I'm still under contract. You'd have to pay my termination fee. That's fine, he said calmly. I'll handle it. She fell silent. Nobody helps others for free, she reminded herself. But maybe he's different. No, I can't let go of my principles. Out loud, she asked, Do you even have an entertainment company? He smiled faintly. Not yet, but if you agree, there will be one soon. He continued, I heard from Tiao Tiao that you're not getting much attention in your current agency. Don't worry, if I sign you, the company's full resources for the next 2 years will go into promoting you. Her eyes brightened. Mr. Jiang, if you invest, do you have any special conditions? Jiang Cheng glanced at his system display. Her favorability score was only 50. If I ask for anything strange, she'll reject it, he thought. Then he replied, Don't worry, my artists never have to fake relationships or do anything against their will. Tuan smiled with genuine relief. An investor like you still exists, then when shall we sign? He teased lightly, You can just call me brother, not boss, sounds friendlier. She giggled. Brother, how old are you anyway? 20, he said smoothly. She raised an eyebrow. Didn't you say you were just starting college? 18, right? He laughed awkwardly. Ah, you meant age. I thought you meant something else. She blushed slightly. You really like to joke, don't you? He grinned. If you want to thank me, just focus on acting well. Becoming famous will be the best reward. She nodded earnestly. I'll do my best, I promise. Meanwhile, the system chimed again. New reward, financial legitimization document. Perfect, he thought. Now, I can even show my parents proof of my sudden wealth. Later that night, he got a call. Son, his father said proudly, your investments are paying off already. A company in less than a month. You're doing well. His mother cheered. 60,000 yuan a month. That's nearly 700,000 a year. His father grumbled jokingly, lucky brat. Jiang Cheng smiled. If you want any gifts, I'll bring them home. No need, his father replied warmly. Just don't get arrogant. Yes, sir, Jiang Cheng replied obediently. Later at the Patek Philippe boutique, to Wan, Jiang Cheng said, Let's shop a bit. I didn't bring anything when I came here. She agreed shyly, following him into the luxury store. Inside, she looked around in awe. I thought we'd go somewhere mid-range, but this is Patek Philippe. Nothing here is under 200,000 yuan. The staff greeted him politely. Welcome, sir. Do you have an appointment? Yes, he replied. Right this way, Mr. Jiang. Just then, a familiar voice called out. To Wan, what a surprise. It was Lin Ru, a more famous actress. Oh, I'm just here with a friend. To Wan replied politely, glancing at Jiang Cheng. Nearby investor Wang Hai smirked. And who might this be? The entertainment world truly has no shortage of beauties. He handed her a business card. I'm Wang Hai, film investor. If you ever need funding, call me. Lin Ru sneered quietly. She's no match for me. Her boss probably just drags her around to pick watches and maybe repay him later. But Tuan ignored the remark and thanked Wang Hai politely before turning back. The sales clerk asked, Mr. Jiang, are you looking for anything specific? Not yet, he replied. Show me what's available for both men and women. The clerk nodded. The 7122 series is in stock. Women's models start at 380,000 yuan. He thought for a moment. Do you have anything around 500,000? I'd like something finer for my mother. Lin Ru and Wang Hai froze. 500,000, and he called 380,000 cheap. Tuan chuckled quietly, watching Lin Ru's proud expression crumble. Do you like this model? Jiang Cheng asked. She smiled modestly. It's nice, but I couldn't afford something like that. Then came the familiar chime from the system. Random mission triggered. Gift her a watch to increase bond strength. He smiled faintly. If you like it, I'll buy it for you. She quickly waved her hands. No, that's too much. I'll buy my own once I earn enough. From the corner, Lin Ru glared in annoyance. Are they trying to show off? Let's see if he actually buys anything or just talks big. Moments later, the clerk returned. Mr. Jiang, these 2 models are excellent. Would you like to try them on? He nodded. Sure. The clerk helped him put one on. It looks perfect on you, sir. Jiang Cheng turned to Tuan. What do you think? She smiled softly. Looks good. He laughed. Feels a bit loose, though. I can tighten it for you, she said, adjusting the clasp carefully. He teased lightly. Tighter's always better. Tuan blushed and looked away. He really has a way with words. The system beeped again. Her affection had risen sharply. Guess I was right, he thought. Then he said, casually, wrap up both of these. I'll take them. The room went silent. The total over 2 million yuan. Wang Hai and Lin Ru were speechless. Did he just buy them both? Tuan looked at him with newfound respect and something else in her eyes. Inside the boutique, Jiang Cheng glanced at the 2 luxury watches he had just bought. He turned to Tuan. Between these 2, which one do you think suits my mother better? Tuan studied them carefully. If it's for your mother, I'd choose this one. It looks elegant and refined. The sales assistant nodded approvingly. Excellent taste, miss. This model is set with 450 diamonds totaling 2.5 carats. It's priced at 883,000 yuan. And the other one, which fits our young lady here perfectly, is a bit lower, around 850,000. Jiang Cheng smiled. Why don't you try it on for me? She hesitated for a moment, but agreed. The watch shimmered beautifully on her wrist. From nearby, Lin Ru, who had been watching the entire time, bit her lip in jealousy. Then Jiang Cheng handed over his card. Wrap up all 4 watches, I'll take them. The staff's eyes widened. Yes, sir, I'll process that right away. Tuan started removing the watch, but he stopped her. No need to take it off. It's a gift for you. She froze. What? No, that's too expensive. I can't accept it. He waved it off. It's nothing, just a small gift. Besides, the payment's already processed. Too late to return it now. Tuan didn't know what to say. Then maybe give both to your mother. He chuckled. My mom's in her 50s. That style suits you much better. You're about to be part of my company anyway. Let's call it a welcome gift. Noticing his serious look, she smiled shyly. Then, thank you, my generous boss. The clerk returned with the receipt. Mr. Jiang, the total comes to 4.38 million yuan. Here's your invoice and a complimentary gift from our brand. Thank you for your support. In the corner, Lin Ru's face twisted in envy. 85,000 for a watch? She's just a newcomer. How can she wear something like that? Even her investor Wang Hai looked unsettled. Their plan for a quiet shopping date had completely fallen apart. As Jiang Cheng and Tuan left, he glanced at his system screen. Reward activated, double cashback. Moments later, the system notification chimed again. Host has received 8.87 million yuan in return. He smiled. Looks like giving gifts has its perks. To strengthen their connection further, he led her to a luxury boutique next door. Wan, do you like handbags? Pick one you want. She shook her head quickly. No, really, you've already done enough. But he turned to the clerk. What's the most popular model this season? This one, sir, the clerk said excitedly. Our best-selling, limited edition, 12,000 yuan. He nodded, snapping his fingers. All right, I'll take it. Minutes later, the purchase was done. The clerk beamed. Congratulations, sir. You're now a VIP member of our store. Tuan blushed. You really are unbelievably generous. Later, inside the car, she adjusted her hair and smiled softly. Mr. Jiang, after all those gifts, I don't even know how to thank you. We've been walking for hours. How about stopping by my place for a drink? He chuckled. A drink? Water or something stronger? She laughed shyly. Either is fine, he teased. Better not. If I get drunk, who knows what kind of girl might take advantage of me. She rolled her eyes playfully. You sure have a big imagination. She got out of the car, turning back to wave. Good night, Mr. Jiang. He smiled. Rest well, and thanks for keeping me company. As she left, Tuan thought to herself, he really didn't try anything inappropriate. Maybe he's genuinely a good person. Driving back to his villa, Jiang Cheng grinned. Her favorability just hit 80, almost at the next stage. Soon enough, Miss Wan will be mine. That evening, at the luxury villa, Wang Yuyan, the housekeeper, was already waiting by the door. Welcome back, Mr. Jiang. Your bath has been prepared. Would you like to relax now? He loosened his tie. In a bit, open one of the VIP suites for me first. She nodded respectfully. Inwardly, she admired him. In my 3 years working here, I've only met about 20 guests who could afford these villas, and none like Mr. Jiang, so composed, so refined. Later, Jiang Cheng settled into the spa area. Manager Wang, any signature dishes here worth trying? Price isn't a concern. She smiled. Of course, sir. Our chefs offer premium Chinese, Italian, and Japanese cuisine. We even serve Chinese bahaba fish and white truffle dishes, both highly exclusive. He nodded, impressed. Perfect. I'll use my system meal voucher here. After the meal, he requested a massage service. Certainly, sir. Please follow me to the VIP room, said Yu Yen, blushing slightly. Inside, the atmosphere was calm and professional. The fragrance of herbal oils filled the air. She moved with expert precision, her every motion smooth and practiced. Jiang Cheng closed his eyes, relaxing completely. I didn't expect the service here to be this refined, he murmured. The system chimed once more. Host's physical energy restored. Mental clarity +10. He smiled faintly. Now this is what I call luxury. That night, Wang Yuyan finished tidying the spa room. Mr. Jiang, your session is complete. I'll take my leave. If you need anything, please call anytime. Tomorrow, I'll come pick you up for the auto show. Jiang Cheng smiled slightly. Ah, so there's no special service after all. Guess I was overthinking. The next day, at the auto exhibition in Maou, the next morning, Jiang Cheng arrived at the Grand Exhibition Hall alone. Tan Fan had some emergency and couldn't make it. No big deal, he thought. The place was dazzling. Every famous car brand in the world was there. Still, none of the cars impressed him much. Too cheap, he muttered. The most expensive one here is only 2 million yuan. Then he froze. Wait, isn't that Xiang Yun, Tu Ya, Li Hudong, and Cheng Zibang? What are my old classmates doing here? He spotted Chu Ying standing beside a luxury car, posing gracefully in a red dress. So she's working here as a car model. Li Hudong called out to her, Ying, when do you finish work? I'll come pick you up later. Tu Ya smirked. She's busy, remember? She's too good for us now. A rich young lady like her wouldn't bother with our graduation trip. Chu Ying heard everything but stayed silent. Then Jiang Cheng walked up with a smile. What a coincidence. It feels like the whole class is here. Everyone turned. Jiang Cheng, you're here too, said Cheng Zibang. Strange, Jiang Cheng said calmly. So you guys had an event I wasn't invited to. Hu Dong scratched his neck awkwardly. Well, it was kind of last minute. Didn't expect to run into you here. Tu Ya suddenly interrupted. Hold on, Jiang Cheng, it's been a while. Why do you look so different? You actually look handsome now. Xiang Yun agreed. Yeah, hey, what happened to you? Don't tell me you got cosmetic surgery here in Maou. Cheng Zibang laughed and threw an arm around his shoulder. You even sound different. Did you upgrade your voice too? Very funny, Jiang Cheng said dryly. Anyway, what are you all doing here? Buying cars. Tu Ya snorted. Us buying? You're hilarious. We just came to see our class beauty, the famous car model Chu Ying. Hu Dong frowned. Hey, don't say it like that. She told us it's just a part-time job. Tu Ya scoffed again. Sure. The campus goddess working as a model now. How noble. At that moment, Jiang Cheng's system interface lit up. Private value scan. Target Tu Ya, 30. He raised an eyebrow. 30. That's unusually high. He looked at Cheng Zibang and muttered, My friend, may the heavens protect you. Zibang blinked. What are you talking about? Ignoring him, Jiang Cheng smiled at Chu Ying. Haven't seen you in a while. You've gotten even more beautiful. She smiled back. Are you here for the exhibition too? Yeah, he said casually, just looking around. Hudong puffed his chest. This is the newest Ferrari model, mid-engine all-wheel drive, price after tax around 5 to 8 million yuan. Jiang Cheng chuckled. Wow, the class president really knows his stuff. Sounds like you came here to buy it. Don't joke, Hudong protested. Chu Ying stepped in politely. Sorry everyone, I'm still working right now, so please don't crowd the display area. But Hudong wouldn't stop. Actually, Ying, I wanted to ask something serious. I scored 625 on my college exam, and my family promised me a car as a reward. Maybe you can recommend one. She hesitated. I'm not really familiar with the specs. You could ask the sales manager. He pushed again. Come on, we're classmates. It's fine. That's when Jiang Cheng laughed aloud. President Hu, she said she doesn't know. If you want a car, just buy it. No need for excuses to flirt with the class goddess. Hudong's face turned red. What's it to you? You think buying a car is like buying snacks. If it's so easy, why don't you buy one? Jiang Cheng smirked. Sure, but I have one question. If I buy this car, does it come with the model next to it? The crowd burst into laughter. Even Chu Ying covered her mouth, trying not to smile. You really haven't changed, Jiang Cheng. At that moment, the sales manager arrived, frowning at the commotion. What's going on here? Miss Chu, you're supposed to be working, not chatting. She bowed her head quickly. I'm sorry, sir. I'll focus. Jiang Cheng turned coldly to Hudong. Nice job. You got her scolded. Happy now. Don't blame me, he snapped. You were talking too. Right, Jiang Cheng said with a smirk. Then I'll stop talking and buy the car. The room went silent. You what? He handed the black card to the manager. I'll take this Ferrari. Charge it all at once. Everyone froze. He can't be serious. The payment terminal beeped. Transaction approved. The manager bowed deeply. Thank you, Mr. Jiang. We'll process your registration immediately. Miss Chu, please assist Mr. Jiang with the paperwork. Hu Dong stood pale, sweat dripping down his forehead. He actually bought it. 8 million yuan just like that. Tu Ya whispered in disbelief. No, not 800,000, 8 million. Xiang Yun murmured, he's not just rich, he's terrifying. As Jiang Cheng signed the final papers, he smiled faintly. Sometimes, the best revenge is just to pay in full. After buying the Ferrari, the crowd was still in shock. Cheng Zibang crossed his arms, smirking proudly. Didn't expect that, huh, Lao Jiang? Turns out you're a super second-gen rich kid. Back in school, you sure hit it well. Tu Ya laughed lightly, leaning closer. That's right, Jiang Cheng. I've never even sat in a Ferrari before. You'll have to give me a ride later. Xiang Yun adjusted his glasses. Forget it, Tu Ya. Everyone knows Jiang Cheng only bought the Ferrari for Chu Ying. It's a two-seater anyway. There's no room for you. Tu Ya's smile stiffened. Who says there's no room for me? The passenger seat's mine. Chu Ying's working right now. isn't she? Besides, as a car model, she's probably sat in plenty of cars with other men already. Jiang Cheng frowned inwardly. I didn't even do anything and her favorability score still went up. What's wrong with this woman? He looked calm, but replied firmly, Xiang Yun's right. The car looks best when Chu Ying is sitting in it. Tu Ya's eyes glinted with irritation. By the way, Jiang Cheng, I heard you broke up with Zhao Jiai. Don't tell me it's because of Chu Ying. Chu Ying's eyes widened slightly. What, Jiang Cheng broke up? I thought things were going well between him and Zhao Jiai. Before anyone could speak, Jiang Cheng walked forward and placed an arm casually around Chu Ying's waist. My breakup had nothing to do with anyone, certainly not Chu Ying, but let's be honest. With how beautiful she is, what man wouldn't like her? The group went silent. Ji Bang blinked. Wait, Jiang Cheng, that watch on your wrist? Isn't that worth over 1 million yuan too? Man, you're really something. Back in school, you said you couldn't even afford a meal for the class. Jiang Cheng shrugged completely at ease. Well, graduation changes things. Didn't do great on the entrance exam, so my family decided to reward me. Hu Dong checked the time awkwardly. It's getting late. Let's find somewhere for dinner. We've still got cars to look at after that. But Tu Ya stepped closer, smiling sweetly. Jiang Cheng, why don't you come with us? We could grab dinner, then take a walk together. He declined politely. Not tonight. I already have plans, but next time for sure. Then, it's settled, she said cheerfully. When you're back, we'll meet again. Jiang Cheng smiled briefly, then turned to Chu Ying. You should get back to work. I'll look around some more. She nodded gratefully. Thanks again, Jiang Cheng. He leaned slightly closer, smiling. No need to thank me, classmate. See you next time. Meanwhile, at another booth, a staff member approached Jiang Cheng. Sir, are you interested in this pink model over here? It's a special edition designed for female clients. It has enhanced night safety systems and several premium features. Jiang Cheng paused, glancing at the elegant pink bodywork. This one would suit Tio Tio. He asked casually. How much is it? The staff member replied excitedly. Because of its high-end parts, the total price is 9.5 million yuan, but if you buy today, we'll include a free 3-year maintenance plan. Before she could finish, Jiang Cheng cut in. All right, charge it now. Her eyes widened. Of course, sir. I'll process the paperwork right away. Oh, and one more thing, he added. Can you prepare a full delivery ceremony? I'd like it done properly. Certainly, sir. We'll make sure the experience is flawless. He waved a hand. No need for anything fancy. I'm buying it as a gift. Just finish it quickly. I'll send the recipient's address later. The employee nodded enthusiastically. Understood, sir. Meanwhile, across the hall, a live streamer named Renren was broadcasting live. Hey everyone, look at this pink luxury car. Isn't it adorable? The color's rare. It's every girl's dream ride. If a guy bought this for his girlfriend, she'd fall for him instantly. Actually, wait, there's someone here checking out the same car. Let's go ask him what he thinks. She walked toward the area, but was stopped by staff. Excuse me, miss. Are you here to view or to place an order? Renren blinked. I'm just here to look at it. Then please show your financial verification first, the staff said politely. What, just to look at it? She exclaimed. That guy earlier walked straight in without showing anything. I'm sorry, miss, the employee said apologetically. It's standard procedure. Her chat flooded with comments, laughing at her situation. See, not everyone gets in that easy. Rich people get treated differently. Back at the Ferrari booth, Chu Ying watched from afar, her mind filled with thoughts. In less than 30 minutes, he's spent over 20 million yuan. Even when my family was at its peak, I couldn't do that so casually. 2 hours later, the paperwork was done. The pink car was already on its way to Tiotu's address. At the Ferrari booth, the manager handed Jiang Cheng the keys. Here you are, Mr. Jiang. One last question. What would you like to do about the license plate? He considered for a moment. I'm not a Maou resident, so I can't get a local plate normally. But let's see what the system can do. His phone chimed. System message. Random license plate generated. He glanced at the new number. Shanghai, a JC, 111. Perfect. He smiled. JC, Jiang Cheng. The manager froze. This is a local Maou plate, and the letters match your initials. I've never seen anyone get something like this by chance. Jiang Cheng patted his shoulder. Don't think too hard about it. Just luck, that's all. But the manager thought to himself, luck, this man must be connected to someone powerful, or he's far richer than I imagined. Moments later, Chu Ying approached with a gentle smile. Jiang Cheng, thanks again for today. My shift's over. Why don't we grab dinner together? He smiled back, a knowing look in his eyes, but before he could answer, his phone rang. He picked up. On the other end, Cheng Zibang's voice cracked. Through the speaker, panicked and miserable. Jiang Cheng bro, I got dumped. Please come drink with me before I lose it. I swear I'll jump into the Yellow River if you don't. Jiang Cheng froze. What the? Wait, what did you just say? Zibang sounds heartbroken, he said calmly. He asked me to come drink with him. I'll check on him first and we can have dinner another day. Chu Ying looked surprised, heartbroken. From what I saw earlier, it looked like he had a thing for Tuya. I'm not sure, Jiang Cheng replied. Guess I'll find out soon enough. She smiled politely. All right, another time then. Later that night, when Jiang Cheng arrived at the bar, Cheng Zibang was already half drunk. You're late, Zibang shouted. Sit down and drink with me, brother. Jiang Cheng sat down and asked, all right, what happened? Tell me the short version. Zibang slammed the glass on the table. I just realized I'm nothing but a simp, a clown, in my own love story. He gulped another drink. You know how Tuya always ordered me around. Well, guess what? While I was out, I saw her and Li Hudong hugging and kissing on the street. Jiang Cheng sighed. You two weren't even dating. How do you break up with someone who never liked you in the first place? Zibang sniffled. You're seriously roasting me now of all times. Jiang Cheng patted his shoulder. Listen, forget her. Tuya's the type who brings trouble wherever she goes. Let Li Hudong deal with her. He might even catch something worse than heartbreak later. Zibang blinked. Wait, you sound like you know something. Jiang Cheng leaned back. I heard from a friend. Tuya's private life is a mess. I tried to warn you before, but you didn't listen. Zibang sighed and raised his glass. Fine, my brain must have been slammed in a door. Forget it. Let's just drink. An hour later, Jiang Cheng helped him outside. You good to get home alone? Zibang waved a hand swaying. No problem, bro. But when you get dumped, I'll drink with you too. Dumped? Me. Jiang Cheng scowled. Go home, idiot. Outside the bar, while Jiang Cheng was waiting for a valet driver, a woman in heavy makeup approached. Excuse me, she said sharply. This car belongs to my boyfriend. Please don't stand so close. You couldn't afford the damage if you scratched it. Jiang Cheng raised an eyebrow, glancing at the system interface that automatically displayed her stats. The woman Chen Li quickly changed her tone. Oops, my mistake. You just look a lot like my boyfriend, but seriously, you're really handsome. He replied dryly. Funny, you don't look anything like my girlfriend. She giggled, moving closer. You've got a nice voice, mister. Bet you drive your Ferrari with one hand, huh? Jiang Cheng frowned. Anyone who says they drive a Ferrari with one hand has clearly never driven one. Her flirtation fell flat, but she tried again. Well, I'm good at PUBG. Maybe we can play together sometime. He sighed. Sorry, I only play King of Glory. Just then, a young woman hurried over. Excuse me, sir. Did you request a valet driver? He nodded. Yeah, that's me. She smiled brightly. Hi, I'm Kiao Renren. Your driver tonight? You look kind of familiar. Are you a streamer or something? Before she could raise her phone, Jiang Cheng gently lowered it. Careful. Taking pictures of handsome guys usually costs money. Renren blushed. Oops, my bad. Force of habit. He asked curiously. So, you're both a driver and a streamer? Yeah, she said cheerfully. Driving's my side job. I usually do outdoor live streams, but when I'm free, I take driving gigs. Mind if I film the car a little? I won't show you just me. Go ahead, Jiang Cheng said casually. Renren started streaming. Guys, you won't believe this. Today I get to drive a Ferrari SF90. It's one of the fastest models in the world. I'm literally shaking right now, but not like that, just nervous. Jiang Cheng peeked at her phone. Her username read Kiao Momo. He thought silently, her channel's not bad, 10,000 viewers, but barely any donations. A top streamer only makes around 300 yuan per day. That's rough. He spoke up. Over 10,000 viewers and still earning that little, no wonder you pick up extra driving gigs. Renren laughed bitterly. Yeah, not exactly glamorous. I just show traffic in Maou while chatting. Oh, but tell me something. Why did the Lanbao manager treat you like royalty today? You didn't even show any financial documents, yet they let you walk straight in. He smiled. Maybe because they saw me buy a Ferrari earlier. Her jaw dropped. Wait, you mean this Ferrari? You just bought it today. He chuckled. Pretty much. The Ferrari roared down the Maou streets, its engine echoing in the night. When they arrived at his destination, Renren parked neatly and handed him the keys. Here you go, boss. That was amazing. Jiang Cheng nodded. You're good, steady and confident. I'll call you again next time. She blushed. Thank you, boss. Hey, just curious. What kind of live streams do you watch? He teased. Pretty girls, of course. She laughed. Then do I count as one? Maybe you could drop a little gift on my stream. He smiled playfully, pretending to search his phone. Sorry, I'm only looking for free channels. She giggled. Then at least come in for a drink of water, that's free too. Jiang Cheng chuckled inwardly. Ah, trying to pull me into her stream for content, huh? She's got guts. I'll play along a little, he said lightly. All right, I'll come in for a drink. Tell me, what kind of water did you have in mind? Renren blinked her face, turning red. Wait, what kind of answer was that? Is this turning into a movie or a novel right now? Jiang Sheng chuckled as he waved off Qiao Renren's invite. Hotel water isn't great. Next time, fate permitting, I'll buy you a milk tea. Renren pouted internally. What a tease. No WeChat, no follow-up, but said aloud, bye. Jiang Sheng glanced at the system. Her favorability ticked up. Interesting. Street-side spicy soup next time might actually fly. Just then, a message popped up from Wang Zheng. Dinner at your place tonight? Can you host? Jiang Cheng nodded to himself. I'm in Maou for university. Social dinners like this are useful. Time to make it count. Back at the villa, Wang Weiyan greeted him. Welcome home, Mr. Jiang. Manager Wang, he said, I'm hosting friends. Ask the chef to prepare the most premium set for 5. 2 Chinese bahaba fish, white truffles, illusory sanctuary course, and curate the rest as you see fit. She hesitated. Sir, our bahaba comes in large and medium sizes. Each fish is 1 million yuan. Is that acceptable? If I weren't avoiding the nouveau riche vibe, I'd order 10, he thought, aloud. You decide, Manager Wang. 30 minutes later, Wang Zheng arrived with guests. Jiang Shao, 2 bahaba, that's extravagant. Shen Hao whistled, 2 fish equal a luxury car. A girl at the table blinked. Can fish really be that expensive? Wang Yan explained with a professional smile. Chinese bahaba is among the world's 4 most expensive seafoods. Rare, prized for collagen and texture. Tonight's 2 are medium size, and with white truffles, the total table value exceeds 3 million yuan. The girl was stunned. A single dinner worth 3 million that buys a huge house back home. Jiang Cheng raised his glass. Please enjoy. Thank you, young Master Jiang, they chorused. After the feast, Wang Zheng grinned. Amazing hospitality. It's still early. Beach drinks. Jiang Cheng shook his head politely. Another day, I already drank with a classmate earlier. No problem, Wang Zheng laughed. Tomorrow night, I'll book a large banquet. We'll celebrate properly. At checkout, Wang Weiyan brought the terminal. Our hotel has extended a special discount. Your final spend is 2.98 million yuan. Thank you, Jiang Cheng said. And the system chimed, cashback reward granted. So a dinner can net over 10 million in returns, he thought, impressed. Best meal I've bought yet. Payment complete, Weiyan said softly. Call me if you need anything. Will do. Later that night, lounging on the sofa, he opened Qiao Renren's stream. Looking closely, Qiao Meimei has a face score of 94. She hid her looks earlier when she was nervous. The Shen Hao system chimed again, gift granted 3 million fishing coins, his free account jumped to level 65. New handle, he smirked. Let's go with Dingji Shenzhen. In Renren's chat, a new level 65 account appeared. She blinked. Welcome Dinghai Shenzhen. I'm about to enter a PK, so I can't go out tonight. She matched against another streamer, system overlay, Huangling 28 favorability, 10, heavy makeup, real face, estimated 69, and Renren drew her, tough. Huangling smirked. Qiao Meimei first time, and I run into you. I'm lucky. Be nice and let me pass round. 1, yeah. Renren's thoughts tightened. Everyone likes PKing me. I'm easy win territory. If I don't win 2 rounds this month, the guild cuts my attendance bonus, then rent becomes impossible. Out loud, she smiled. Hi again. Please ask your top supporter to go easy on me. The PK countdown began. Jiang Cheng glanced at his system panel. Cashback chance X50 lit up. There's even a mission here. Should I play along? Top supporter, Renren, asked the chat softly. Any requests? Just say the word. He chuckled. He hadn't planned a binding with Qiao Meimei, but here he was effectively her number 1. She leaned closer to camera, half joking, half pleading. Everyone and Dinghai Shenzhen, look at my tragic meter, a little comfort, even 1 yuan puts me on this week's board. A snarky comment flashed. She winced then smiled through it. How could I look down on viewers? My chat's full of geniuses. Your jokes keep me going. Jiang Cheng laughed and sent 5 little chickens. Renren bowed. Thank you for the medical aid, Dinghai Shenzhen. But inside, she groaned. 5 chickens equal 1 yuan. A level 65 whale, is this stingy? Am I an accursed streamer? Meanwhile, Huangling's bar rocketed ahead. Finally, Renren exhaled. Okay, Dinghai Shenzhen. If you help me win the crown, I'll drive for you free whenever you need. I'm really steady. Her meter suddenly exploded. Boom, boom, boom. 3 super rockets slammed into the bar. Renren slapped a hand over her mouth. Thank you for the super rockets, Dinghai Shenzhen. Thank you, big bro. What performance do you want? I'll do my best. Across the screen, Huang Ling's smile froze. The round buzzer sounded. PK result, Qiao Mei wins. Huang Ling scowled off camera, so she has a whale after all. Renren's chat erupted. Dinghai is cracked. Free driving forever. Laugh my ass off. From 1 yuan tragic to triple rockets, plot twist. Jiang Cheng leaned back, amused. Mission cleared, and the cashback multiplier lit up again. Huang Ling smiled sweetly on camera. Qiao Mei, looks like your big sponsor finally showed up. Hello Dingxi Shenzhen, you hit me so hard just now. Come comfort me sometime, okay. Renren, a little flustered, quickly replied, no, Dingxi Shenzhen is mine. I'll reserve a private room for you, boss. Don't wander into anyone else's stream. She leaned closer to the camera. Boss, are you still there? Should I sing for you or dance? You're seriously the nicest person I've ever met. Jiang Sheng smiled behind his screen. When she sings, she's actually kind of cute. Across the screen, Huang Ling began to panic. Big Tree, please win this round for me. If we lose again, I'll be eliminated. The PK countdown started. Huang Ling's points began to climb rapidly. Thank you, Big Tree, she shouted. Jiang Cheng's eyes narrowed. Interesting. He sent 3 rockets. Huang Ling froze. Big Tree Dinghuai, Shenzhen is catching up. Help. Her chat exploded. Big Tree versus Sea God. Who will win? Renren's jaw dropped as her gift meter exploded. 20 super trains appeared at once, flooding the screen with color. Huang Ling gasped. Big Tree, are you still here? Renren blinked in disbelief. Boss Dingxi Shenzhen just sent 20 trains. That's over 40,000 yuan. Huang Ling's side went silent. She forced a smile. Qiao Mei, your luck's amazing. Having a top spender like Dingxi Shenzhen. Come visit my stream sometime, boss. I'll dance for you too. And I drive safely all day long, never get tired. Renren ignored her, staring at her growing viewer count. It had already passed 10,000. She bowed deeply. Thank you so much, boss Dingxi Shenzhen. This is my first time ever receiving 20 super trains. My first viral stream too. Tell me, what would you like me to do to thank you? Jiang Cheng leaned back. Without the beauty filter, she looks even more natural. If I didn't know her screen name, I might not recognize her at all. But Renren hesitated. Boss, I'm a little nervous. If I turn off the beauty filter, you might get scared. Still, she decided, he's given so much already. If I don't follow through, that's not right. She turned the filter off. The comments instantly flipped. Natural beauty. So pure. Finally, someone real. She blinked surprised. Not only did she not lose followers, she gained even more. Boss Dingho Shenzhen, she whispered. Please, just let me win this round. If I do, I can keep streaming next month, please. A new opponent connected. Ticho Dian, a bright, cheerful girl. Hi, big sis, I'm Ticho Dian. Wow, your top supporter is amazing. 20 super trains. Hi, boss, Dinghe Shenzhen. I'm Ticho Dian. If you visit my stream, I'll sing dance whatever you want. Renren cut in quickly. Ticho Dian, let's start right away. Sure, Ticho Dian smiled. My supporter Yihua is here right. Please help me out. A few small plane gifts appeared. Thank you for the 5 airplanes, Yihua. Jiang Sheng raised an eyebrow. That's it. This guy's even stingier than the last one. He casually flicked his finger, sending 5 rockets. Renren nearly screamed. Thank you, boss. Dinghe Shenzhen for 5 super rockets. You're the best. On Ticho Dian's side, her voice faltered. Yihua. But there was no response. And so, match after match, with Jiang Sheng's steady hand, Qiao Renren blazed through every PK, winning round after round, until she reached the finals. Her opponent appeared on screen, Guy Xiaomei, one of the app's top 3 streamers. Hello sister, I'm Guy Xiaomei. I'm honored to face you in the finals. Please start whenever you're ready. Renren's heart pounded. Guy Xiaomei, the big 3, they're taking me seriously now. She smiled politely. Honestly, I don't sing or dance well. Let's just start the PK. Guy Xiaomei tilted her head. If that's the case, I'll perform for everyone first. My brothers and top fans enjoy the show. As the music began, Xiaomei danced gracefully, smooth, practiced, confident. Every move drew attention. Her fan chat roared. After 2 minutes, she ended with a playful air kiss. Jiang Sheng couldn't help but comment. Nice dance. Makes me want to visit your stream too. Renren's heart sank. Boss Dinghe Shenzhen, are you abandoning me already? We're just 1 step away from the champion title. He teased back. Look at Guy Xiaomei. She performs. You just keep calling me boss. If you showed some real effort, maybe I'd reconsider. Renren froze. What? Her imagination ran wild. What did he mean by effort? Her chat exploded with laughter and speculation. The final PK countdown began, and the audience held its breath to see whether the rookie driver streamer Chiao Ren could dethrone a top 3 idol, all thanks to one mysterious whale, Ding Hai Shenzhen.